Alright, it is December the 2nd, 2025, and as an update to my rooted cuttings, I made a video the other day, what was it, a week or so ago. Yesterday and today I stuck the cuttings in this one. Now, unlike all them that have just some soil that's self-made, I actually bought a bag of play sand to see how far it would actually go. I really need more than a bag in each one of these. I just put one bag in here, and it would really take more than one, and at $7 a bag adds up real quick. So I got to decide whether I'm going to do that or just go try to buy a yard of sand in the back of the truck. But anyways, here we have August Beauty gardenias, probably 45 or 50. And then probably the same amount here of, beside it, Lady Banks Rose, yellow. Beside that, we have Calicarpa Americana, American Beauty Berry, and I've actually stuck a few over here where I had a little extra space. So I have a partial row there, partial row here, a partial row here, and one long row here of the Calicarpa Americana. And then beside them there, I have the it's three and a half rows, so that's probably 75 or 80 at least of the native wax myrtle. I mean, Calicarpa Americana is a native variety also, so them are both natives. And anyway, got that box pretty well filled up. Another couple hundred, 200 or 300 cuttings. On to the next stage of what we're doing. God bless. Well, it is December the 6th, 2025. I'm slowly but surely filling up these propagation beds for rooting cuttings. And just did this one today. This first little section here, you see these little green leaves. That's goji. Goji berry plant there. And next to that, these crooked sticks, I couldn't find a straight stick hardly among them. They're pointing all different directions. That is American Wisteria, Amethyst Falls variety. And then we have here, next to that, Linwood Gold Forsythia. And so that's today's work. And so just want to document that and keep things going my way. All them boxes are full of cuttings, and this is the second box in this row here. So keep on doing what you do. God bless. Today is January the 3rd, 2026. I hope all of your New Year's are getting along just fine. I'm going to continue looking at cuttings that I've stuck. I've got just yesterday on this third box here, I stuck a bunch of cuttings of, and I didn't count them, it's probably close to 100 of Carolina Jessamine. It's a yellow flowering vine. And today I stuck, is 101 or 2. These are native mulberries here in Northeast Texas. Very delicious. I use these sometimes to graft on other varieties, since the rootstock would be native to this area and put up with more of what happens naturally in my area. I'll graft other. I've got right now I've got several that are grafted with Illinois Everberry, and hope to get a few other varieties. But even on their own, these are very delicious. Just not as big as some of the other varieties. I don't remember if I posted these the other day. These are, they don't look like much, but these are already rooted. they're just going to have to fill out. But these are, well, I'm trying to rack my brain while I'm talking. Asiatic jasmine. It's a low growing kind of a vining ground cover, and like 104 of them, and there's like 102 of these variegated vinca. Very pretty, produce a pretty little purple flower, and so we'll see how them do. Several years ago, I had started sticking some cuttings, and life took a different turn, so I didn't really pay attention to them. So I went to that area of my property and I started clearing out a lot of empty pots with dead things in them, but I found a bunch of half-gallon to gallon pots that the cuttings had actually flourished and grown out of and busted them, so I pulled them out. I've still got a few to do, probably half a dozen, but these are Linwood Gold Forsythia, which I do have. I don't remember which one of these boxes. I've got probably 100 Linwood Gold Forsythia cuttings, but here we go. I've got these in let's see, I got some 3.5 gallon pots, some 5 gallon pots, and these over here are 7 gallon. And I haven't trimmed them back, I just took them out as they were, and that's how I'm going to treat them for right now. And here's something else I've already got cuttings of, is American Wisteria. Now this is Amethyst Falls is the variety, and these grow a lot more slow and manageable than the Chinese wisteria that takes over everything. So I started pulling up plants. I had some big root pieces that broke off, and what I've done is I've trimmed some of the bigger ones back and brought them up like a stump, and there's a pretty good root system underneath each one of these, and this is a root. But I'm hoping that these will actually, the above ground part will actually send out growth and grow a vine. We'll see how it does. That's an experiment. So I've got cuttings of these also over there in the boxes. I've got a larger specimen, about 4 times the size of this one, that I potted up, but I got to find somewhere. I'm going to put it somewhere in my yard and use it for cuttings as a mother plant. So that's what we've got going on around here right now. I've also, in the greenhouse over here, I've got to bring out a couple flats of yarrow that I potted up last night late. And it's only like 20 or 30 plants. I've got to do a lot more. And get them put out here, and we're just steadily building up. I need to I've got 3 more boxes here. I need to get sand in, and actually there's some spaces in some of these other boxes that I can put stuff, but I've got 2 varieties, I believe, of well, I can't even think of what I'm trying to say here. My brain just ain't doing right today. I'll think of it in a minute. But I know I got some elderberry. I want to get some more elderberry cuttings put in. I've got some elderberry cuttings in the greenhouse that I put late summer, early fall, and they're doing well, but I want to get some more put out here. Let me see something here. Well, when I get the other plants I'm talking about, we'll talk about them then. Whew, that's embarrassing. Anyways, hope you're doing well. Hope y'all's doing things you love doing. And we're just going to keep on keeping on. God bless. Okay, let me jump back on here. That plant I was thinking of a while ago, I've got 2 varieties. One is orange, I think orange and yellow. One of them's pink and yellow or something. Anyway, it's lantana. So I don't know why I couldn't think of that. Lantana. I need to get cuttings of them two varieties that I have and get them stuck. So anyways, y'all pray for my brain. All right. Yesterday or the day before, I made a video where I had put these Carolina jessamine cuttings in, and excuse me, I am now in the same box putting in some rosemary cuttings. I had 3 groups like this. There's probably 25 plus in each bundle here. I had 3 bundles. I've already put one in, had a few left over, so I'll start another line, and we're going to try to pack all these in here. Okay, so there they all are. Don't take much room. That's 75 or 80 cuttings of rosemary, and yeah, we'll see how they do later on this spring, how many it actually takes. All right, January 6th, and I just an hour or so ago I put in these rosemary cuttings here, and now just now, let's skip a box and come over here. I just now put in these lantanas. Can't see them all. There's quite a few in there, and I believe I've got 2 different kinds of lantana, and I probably have to wait till the mother bushes bloom out this year. But I believe these are the orange and yellow variety. I've got another variety that is pink and yellow, and so hopefully get some cuttings off the pink and yellow. And I'm not going to put them in the same boxes. I don't want to get mixed up. Although I'll probably have room here, I'll put something else. So anyways, that's what we got going on right now. All these boxes are pretty full of cuttings. Okay, so just a little bit ago, on the 1, 2, 3, 4th box down on this back side, I had planted or stuck, no, not the 4th, the 5th box, I'm sorry. The 5th box I stuck and made video of these lantanas that I believe are my orange and yellow ones. Then I went and took cuttings of my pink and yellow, and I put them in this second box here, yellow box. 2 2.5 rows, 1, 2, and then a half row here. And then I had a few left over, and I come to the 4th box, just one back from the first lantanas, and I put the rest of these. These are the pink and yellows. So I got pink and yellow in that second box, and a partial row of pink and yellow, not quite a full row, in this 4th box. I got to keep all this straight. More of this video is for my record keeping than anything. I need to go in the house and draw me a map of all this and label what's in each box, but these videos help keep me straight. Well, there we go. Quite a bit going on. Hope I can afford to get all the potting soil. I've got plenty of pots, but I've got stacks of them over there, all different sizes. And on the other side of these greenhouse pieces, I've got a big section over there, and I've got pots everywhere. So pots ain't a big deal, but getting the potting soil, some good stuff that's not going to kill my plants. I don't want to use just mulched up wood, so we want some inorganic stuff, some sand and stuff like that. Well, I guess pine bark is considered organic, but good for potting soil. So probably some try to get me some pine bark fines and some sand, and mix them up to make me some potting soil, because I'm going to have a lot of potting to do this late spring, early summer.